This is just how the coach likes to play it. Keep it close until the end, then put something together with your last drive to come away with the win. Now it's up to the offense to close this one out.
First and 10.
First and 10.
The Bears line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Brown is there for the tackle at the 44.
The offensive line loves to run block, playing physically against the defensive line. They've done a heck of a job of it out there today.
Second and 4.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Whip.
Chicago goes with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback. Spotted at the 49-yard line. He makes his 8th stop on the play. Good pickup on the ground as they convert for the first.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz. But the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the 9-yard line.
Bush, the lone setback.
Keep the throttle down.
Get it up.
Hey, watch the screen.
There we go. We turning it up. Watch your eyes.
Little misdirection. Misses the tackle. Brown is there on the stop at the 40. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now.
First
2 minutes
10.
left.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Watch out.
Chicago goes with a 4-man front. Receives the handoff. Williams is there for the tackle at the 33.
7-yard gain.
Kept his
on
legs
the play.
moving. Gets 7 hard-earned yards.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Come on. Let's do our thing. Let's do our
The
thing.
Bears come out in a 4-3.
Let's go, B. Let's go. Go make the play. One back. Bring it up. Bring it up. I can do it, baby. Hey, let's go, 1D. One of us gonna make a play. Keep moving.
They give it to the halfback. Erline comes up to make the play
on the
at
run.
the 33-yard line.
Gain on the play.
Third down and 3 coming up.
Ball on the
Chicago calls a
33-yard
timeout.
line.
They have 2 left. On third down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first.
33-yard line.
Here I come. Stay at home.
Hey, let's go.
Let's run, man.
Hand off to the tailback. Has been a monster on defense. That tackle marks his 10th of the game.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
We're coming to rep. All on
The Bears come out in a 4-3. Look in this direction. Can't bring it down. Anderson comes up to make the play at the 17-yard line. The defense just couldn't wrap him up.
You know, the back did a heck of a job of running with some power, and that power allowed him to get a first down.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
On the 10. Regular.
The Bears with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. They'll spot this one at the 12. The tackle is his 5th of the game.
He's dominated out there in this one. He told me this week at practice that he was going to have a big game, and he's really shown us that big playability.
So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown.
12-yard line.
No more, fella. Hey, watch that.
The Bears come out with 8 guys in the box.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Yeah, you see me. Blue down. Yeah, it's on. Bring it up. Get it. Here we go, baby. Hey.
He'll take a knee. New Orleans calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. Team Grammatica has the opportunity to win it, or if he misses, we go to overtime. They'll take the lead here in the fourth with that field goal.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing his car. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you get that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. Boy, backs up against the wall, Charles, and they come through with a phenomenal drive to take the lead in the final moments.
Championship effort right there. Marching almost the length of the field, coming through on their final opportunity to earn the win. I think they'll remember this one for a long time, and their fans will too.
How does the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here? Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Pass complete, Thomas. And he'll be out right at the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And partner, a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And Bourbon Street, it'll be alive tonight. The Saints have won it.
Time for the quarterback to earn those big bucks right now. Perfect situation. You're in control of the ball. The clock is on your side. Take your team down the field and make a name for yourself.
At the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Set. Blue, 74.
Lynch goes in motion.
Hey.
Drops back on first down. Defense closing in. Hauls it in.
There is nothing that puts a first defender more than a guy with that kind of speed. That's impressive.
First and 10.
From their own 46-yard line.
46-yard line.
Nickel. Set. Hey.
They'll throw on first down. He throws on the run. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Set. Ace is left.
Back to pass. He can't bring him down. The catch is made. He puts something extras on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving. It looks like they're going to go no huddle.
Set.
First down, looking to throw. It's completed. Brewski calls a timeout. He's put up some nice yardage.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
Set.
They hand it off. New England calls a timeout.
First down.
And they'll have one timeout left. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. They do. It's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Solo. Set. Hey.
They'll give it off here. He's done a pretty good job setting the pace of this game. Let's see if he can finish off this game strong. Buffalo calls a timeout. And now they've only got one remaining. And this will be for the win. Big kick here. This, and to put his team up by a field goal. He's got it.
Well, at this point in the game, a field goal or a touchdown wins it for you. So now a nice, methodical drive down the field. But don't be afraid to take some shots. A lot of times defenses try and create some things, some pressure. Gives you a chance for a big play. I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back.
He won't be brought down. They continue to get first downs by running the ball.
And as a play caller, when you see a successful running play like that, it makes you a little more confident in all this stuff.
The Bills will take a timeout. Just took their first timeout. Now they're facing 2nd and 7. Number 23 makes the stop. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz. Going no huddle here. It is an incomplete pass. Johnson was the intended receiver.
Now, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. I think he may have gotten there a little early. Here's the call.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 20, first down.
And they say the defender made contact with the receiver too early.
Defenders have every right to go for the football, but they can't go through the offensive player to do so.
Tennessee calls a timeout. And that was their third and final timeout. It's 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitz in that situation, try to pop one in there. When you call a run and it fails, it will be bad.
Number 21 picks up about 7 yards on the run. Buffalo calls a timeout. And now they've only got one remaining. Huge kick here. This will be for the lead. And he makes it.
Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Yeah, you see me.
Arizona comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back to pass on first down. Looking for the long completion. He's there for the catch. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Bills. He reads the defense perfectly and gives his team the lead here in the final quarter. And Bell comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Both of these teams are going to put every ounce of energy into winning this one. This is a time when players can see all those long summer workouts paying off.
He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was down inside his opponent's territory. All a return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
First and 10. Ball on the 3-yard line.
Lynch alone in the backfield. Here's the game. 3 yards on the run.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Single set backfield. Here's the halfback.
He got deep, cleated.
Gain of 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
One-man backfield. He drops back to pass. The 20. It's completed. He's put up a nice yardage.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
26-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. On the ground with a tailback.
What a shot.
Holding on the offense. Number 73.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
The Denver Broncos line up with a nickelback. Hands it off. Just a great game today. He's carried the load for this offense and has picked up some nice yards on just about every carry.
Ball on their own 30. Ball on the 30-yard line.
One-man backfield. They'll give it off here. And that was an excellent job to pick up the first down.
5 yards and a first down. I really like what this offense is starting to do now.
First
2 minutes
10.
left in the ball game.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
We got nickel. We got nickel.
Single set backfield. Little handoff. And that looked like the exact same play they just ran. They line up at the 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Posse in the game.
One-man backfield. They hand it off. He's still going. What a spin. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
2 on the play.
Third down and 7.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Denver Broncos line up with a nickelback. Drops back to pass. Pass is complete. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. This offense keeps this drive alive. 3 first downs now on this one.
49-yard line.
Single set backfield. They'll give it off here. He's done a pretty good job setting the pace of this game. Let's see if he can finish off this game strong. 2nd and 2 coming up here.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Jackson lines up as the single back. On the ground with a tailback.
And let's give that big offensive line a little credit there. They knew they were going to have to drive this defense off the ball, and that's exactly what they did on that.
They hand it off. What a hit! Davis calls a timeout. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
They give it to the tailback. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Lynch comes away with 5 yards on the carry.
5-yard gain.
So it's 3rd down as they try to get into at least the 28 to convert. The halfback with the carry. Denver calls a timeout. And that was their last timeout. And he'll just kneel it here. They go with the kneel down. Buffalo calls a timeout. And that was their first timeout. And this will be for the win. Big kick here. And it's good.
Only one man back. With the carry, Cotavitas is the guy who's there to bring him down.
Ball carrier. Gain of 4 on the play.
Ball on their own 24. Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off to the back. Woodard comes up to make the play.
21 on the run.
Going to the same call back-to-back. They earn a fresh set of downs. McGahee, the lone back. Hand off to the tailback. Cotavitas with the tackle.
21.
4-yard gain.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Two minutes left. The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Hand it off. They're going to spot this one at the 38. Nothing dazzling there as they call the same running play twice in a row. He hands it off. Hamlin takes him down at the 42-yard line. They go to the same running play to the same formation, and they reach the first down marker. First and 10. The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Looking upfield. Wistra makes the play.
Number 21.
McGahee is having an outstanding day with over 100 yards rushing. The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Cotavitas records the stop. They don't deviate at all from the last play call as they keep it on the ground.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Gets the call. Hamlin with the tackle. Again and again on third down.
That's the kind of thing that deflates a defense. They keep getting them in these third down situations. They can't seem to get the offense off the field.
They give it to the halfback. Number 58 makes the tackle.
They're in a great position to win this thing with a field goal. If I'm the coach, I'm just calling a run up the middle and setting it up for my kicker.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Hand it off, and he's brought down at the 33. Third down, and look for a running play here this late in the game. Only one man in the backfield. Looking to run it here. Cotavitas tackles him, but not before the first down is reached.
You're in position now where there's some time left, and you don't want the other team to get the ball back after their field goal attempt. They should just stick with a few runs, but still give their kicking team enough time to do their thing.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Hand off to the tailback. They'll spot this one at the 24-yard line. McGahee, he's showing no signs of slowing down as that gain puts him over 125 yards.
Set.
Hand it off to the back. Wistrom is there on the stop at the 20-yard line. Good job getting past the sticks on that run. And this is the 14th play of this drive. Let's see what they can do in the red zone. The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Receives the handoff. Sheds the tackle. The 10. Touchdown, Bill.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
What a run. Got hit almost immediately. Was able to brush it off and take it in. The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up. He misses the point after try.
Well, this is how quarterbacks are judged. Situations just like this. Can you take your team down the field for the game-winning field goals at the end of a game?
He's put on an almost unbelievable performance. You don't normally see a yards per carry average as high as his today. And it brings up 2nd and 3 coming up here.
27-yard line.
Ace is left. Ace is left.
Set.
And gets brought down hard. Ingram racks up 5 on the run. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Just a great game today. He's carried the load for this offense and has picked up some nice yards on just about every carry. Now 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Nickel, nickel.
Set.
Squares his shoulders. Breaks into the open field. Not much there. Maybe picked up a yard.
3rd and 1.
It's 3rd down and a yard for the first.
Here we go, D. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Showtime, baby. Showtime all day. Big play, baby. Big play. Come on. Baby. Come on, let's go.
That was a nice effort to get the first on the short game. And the ball on the 43-yard line.
43-yard line. Set.
10-yard pickup on the play.
Gain of 10 on the play.
Offense facing a 2nd and inches situation.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Raiders will take a timeout.
That play is good.
And they've got 2 timeouts remaining. And he breaks it for a big gain and the first down.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
The Raiders will take a timeout. That was their 2nd timeout. It's 2nd down and 7 to go.
33-yard line.
Still going. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Holding on the offense.
That seemed like a pretty obvious hold.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackle. That was a pretty good form tackle right there.
Pushing forward. Pushing forward. Oakland calls a timeout. We'll take their final timeout. And third down, 7 yards to go.
And that can really begin to deflate a defense. When those third down conversions keep coming, you can almost taste the water on the sideline, thinking you're about to get off the field, and then they convert another first down.
Set.
He takes a knee. New Orleans calls a timeout. Just took their first timeout. And this is for the lead. The kick is up. And it's perfect.
Now all the focus shifts over to the Saints, trailing by 4, 45 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Rolling to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. Throwing his car. Being chased out left. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Forced out to his left. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Carr steps away. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Carr. And it's caught. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Here we go, first and goal. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Time for the quarterback to earn those big bucks right now. Perfect situation. You're in control of the ball. The clock is on your side. Take your team down the field. Make a name for yourself.
A pickup of 5.
On the run, 5-yard gain on the play.
So ball on the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
He picks up some more positive yardage, and he has been able to really solidify a pretty good average for himself today. Second down and 1 to go.
And really, in the National Football League today, if you can't beat the blitz, you cannot win. That time, they executed the play perfectly, and this defensive coordinator may be a little hesitant to call it again.
San Diego calls a timeout. Just took their first timeout. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. The Chargers will take a timeout. And now they've only got one remaining. We've got 2nd and 9 yards to go. The Chargers will take a timeout. Will take their last timeout.
9-yard gain on the play.
So now it's 3rd down and inches.
26-yard line.
Just about a 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain on the play.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. He takes a knee.
Set. Red, 25.
Number 21 racks up 5 on the run.
Gain on the play.
The Bills will take a timeout. And they'll have 2 remaining. And this is for the lead. And the kick is good.
Is good.
The Ravens are set to kick it deep.
Baltimore is lined up for the kickoff. Brown
Sends it sailing. From the 13-yard line. The Bills will start the drive from the 26. It's 1st and 10. Henry, the lone setback. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Launches this one to the left. He has the 30, the 20, the 10. He's in for the touchdown. And the game is over. Great play. Perfect pass that gets them into the end zone for the win here in overtime.
That was a pass that just seemed like it was meant to find the receiver. Great arm strength and an amazing catch.
If you like potent offense from both teams, this was a game made for you.
Here's Allen. That's taken in by Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. And that's caught inside the 35. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Singletary. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Singletary again. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And they'll get this down to the 10. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
We can't be totally sure that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Bills are going to get out of here winners.
Able to get some good yardage on the return, and he goes down at the 48. Ball on the 48-yard line.
48-yard line. First and 10.
Stay ball block. On the 10. Regular.
The counter play.
Army, run!
Thomas comes up to make the play at the 36. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
First and
Ball
10.
on the 36-yard line.
On the 36-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
Only one man in the backfield.
One back.
Gives it off to the back. Alexander is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line. Bush with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Only one man back.
Go. From the start. Regular. Hey, watch that screen. You gotta have it, D.
Hand it off. Wilford is there on the stop at the 25-yard line. Bush has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive.
25-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. To carry it, Alexander is there for the tackle at the 22-yard line. Nothing dazzling there as they call the same running play twice in a row. Two minutes left.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
Looking for room. Richard Seymour wraps him up and now has 4 tackles.
1 yard gain on
If they can get it to the 15-yard line, they'll get a first down.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Bush, the lone back. They give it to the halfback. Jason Webster stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Blue down.
Only one man in the backfield.
Stay at home. Keep it up. We like to crack the rules.
So England will call a timeout here. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
Only one man back. Hand it off. Harrison is there on the stop at the 3.
Bush on the carry. Gain of 10 on the play.
3 yards will get them 6 points.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
Not today. Keep moving. Set. They ain't got nothing. How we go?
They'll sneak it.
Roll.
Seymour is there for the tackle at the 2. I think he got it by about an inch. It's first and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's go, baby. I can do it, baby.
He'll just take a knee. Four more yards to the end zone.
On the 4-yard line.
Danny. Hey, let's go. Set. Do something. Watch screen. Let's go now. Yeah, you see me. Hey, let's go. Watch your eyes. Let's go. Yeah, it's on. Good football.
And here's the kneel down by the quarterback.
There we go, D. Careful. Set. Let's go. Here we go, baby.
He'll just take a knee. New Orleans calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Team Gramatica has the opportunity to win it, or if he misses, we go to overtime. That gives them the lead here in the final period.
He felt the kicking team closing in, so he decided to call for the fair catch.
You know, that's a good play. The last thing you want to do is risk a turnover by mishandling the return. He probably made the right call there with the fair catch.
The first down, 10
will
to go.
start the drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Lynch is the single setback. Drops back on first down. It's completed. The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, and he has room to run. The 10, touchdown Bills.
Touchdown
Chances of winning this thing, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet.
Oh, no, there's still plenty of time left in this one. This offense has plenty of firepower to get back and win this game.
They're lining it up for the point after. Point after is good.
Well, at this point in the game, a field goal or a touchdown wins it for you. So now a nice, methodical drive down the field. But don't be afraid to take some shots. A lot of times defenses try and create some things, some pressure. Gives you a chance for a big play.
Here's a counter play. Still pushing. They can't bring him down. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
Ace backfield this time. Bush comes away with 2 yards on the carry. It's second down and 8 to go on the 42-yard line. Breeze lines up with a split backfield. Fullback handoff. What a display of power football by the fullback.
That may have been the longest run I've ever seen by a fullback. He's probably out there pumping and pumping. They give it to the tailback.
On the 38-yard line.
The San Diego Chargers line up with a nickelback. Moore is in motion. A little misdirection. A nice pickup of about 8 yards.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Second and 2.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Pro formation here.
Let's go, Combo. Come on, let's go.
Breeze sends one of his guys in motion. Hand off to the fullback.
I know those runs aren't exactly the kind you see on the highlight shows, but you're keeping the drive alive, maintaining possession, and picking up first down.
First 2 minutes left in the ball game.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Bush is the single setback. Here's a counter. Castillo tackles him for a loss.
On the carry. 3-yard loss on the play.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
They line up with split backs.
Watch the fake, watch the fake.
Little handoff. The Chargers will take a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. A fresh set of downs if they can get this one past the 16-yard line. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. A little misdirection. Burnett takes the timeout.
I like that call there. Put the ball in the hands of one of your playmakers and let them go to work. Not a big gainer there, but certainly a big first down.
The Chargers bring in their dime package. They'll give it off to him. It's a fumble. The Chargers will take a timeout, and that was their last timeout. Eight yards for the score here.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
And he'll just kneel it here.
Hey, watch the hoop. Keep your head up, baby. Keep your head up. Hand over, baby. Sail it.
They go with the kneel down. Hockey calls upon the offense. And this will be for the win. Big kick here.
Going down the middle is good.
Well, this is how quarterbacks are judged. Situations just like this. Can you take your team down the field for the game-winning field goal at the end of a game?
At the 30. And that will definitely be enough for the first down.
Yeah, I thought I was watching a track meet on that one. He got into turn 2 and started leaning. Oh, my goodness, was that fast. Look at the speed on the defensive side on the play. It is the defensive linemen and the linebackers that have been hustling and flying all over the field today.
2-yard pickup.
Gain of 2 on the play.
That'll bring up third down. 8 yards to go. I'm a little surprised they went that conservative.
Nice job by the defense there. And now offensively, you have a chance to not only put yourself in position to score, but maybe run out the rest of the clock as well and end this thing on your own terms.
Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10.
On the 47-yard line.
Ingram picks up about 4 yards on the carry. They hurry back to the line.
Go, 49.
The catch is made. Dallas calls a timeout. And they've got 2 timeouts remaining.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. He found the open guy and kept his drive alive. That's the 3rd first down.
That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. And he breaks it for a big gain and a first down.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
It's 1st and 10. Not much there. Maybe picked up a yard. New Orleans calls a timeout. And they'll have 1 timeout left. And this is for the lead. A huge kick here. This will be for the lead. He makes it. Mr. Clutch.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run again with Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They hand this off to Harris, and he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Harris. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing, Allen. They run with Harris. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Allen. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Allen. And here's another carry for Harris. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now Allen. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.